new chapter. Now, first chapter we learned about sets. You have set A, B, C. So now we are going to see what relations do they have. Now, ammakum kolandaikum relation irukkalam. Brother sister they have a separate relation. So in the mari, what is the relation between a set A and a B is what we are going to see in the chapter relations and functions. So in that what are we going to see? We are going to see Cartesian products, relations and functions in this chapter. So what is a Cartesian product? So when we are talking about two sets A and B. So for example, when you have the set A, so I have a set A, okay, which is going to have the elements 1, 2, 3 and set B which is going to have elements 4, 5. So I'm going to see what is the relation between the set A and B, and this is going to be my Cartesian product. A cross B adha nama Cartesian product na solla. Okay, so now what is A cross B? We have a few set of parameters here. So definition 1 says that at given two non-empty sets P and Q, non-empty na they are not empty, they have some element inside them. The Cartesian product P cross Q is the set of all ordered pairs of elements from P and Q. Okay, such that P cross Q is P comma Q where P belongs to P and Q belongs to Q. Abdina anartham. So for example, you have an ordered pair P cross Q and the elements in capital P are going to be represented by small p and the elements in capital Q are going to be represented by small q. So P cross Q is going to be ordered pair P comma Q. So in the mari bracket pulla pota we call it ordered pair. Ordered na we are putting it inside a bracket. Ordered pair P comma Q such that நம்ம சிம்பிளா எப்படி எழுதுவோம்? இப்போ P equals X such that X belongs to R. So in the mari எழுதுவோமா? This is for single element. How do you write for two different elements P comma Q such that P belongs to capital P comma Q belongs to capital Q. So you have to understand that the first element in the ordered pair X coordinate la irukkiradhu corresponds to the first set P and the second one Q belongs to the second set capital Q. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. Now next we have a few set of rules. What rules do we have? Two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and second elements are equal. Abdina anartham. So for example, you have X comma Y equals A comma B. What they are trying to say is you have these two to be equal only when X is equal to A and Y equals B. Okay, so only when the first two set of elements are equal and the second element in the pair is equal. So that is what is given in the definition. Two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and the second elements are equal. Second point, if there are P elements in A and Q elements in B. So this is another definition that you need to know. What does this say? N of A cross B. The number of elements in A cross B is going to be number of elements in A cross number of elements in B. Now for example, in the A has 3 elements and B has 2 elements. So when I have 3 for number of elements of A and 2 for number of elements of B, my N of A cross B is going to be the product. So 3 into 2, 6. So the number of elements in A cross B is going to be 6. We are going to see what is A cross A in the next slide. So before that, I'll explain a few things. Okay, now third point. If A and B are non-empty sets, which means they are not empty, they have some element inside and either A or B is finite. So if A is going to have the element 1 and B is going to be some infinite set. Okay, this is not going to stop. If this is an infinite set, it means A cross B is also going to be infinite. Okay, if one of the sets is infinite, then A cross B is also going to be infinite. Okay, so we learned about ordered pairs. Pairs na only two elements. So in that we are going to see about ordered triplet. Triplet na we are talking about A cross A cross A. We are talking about Cartesian products of 3 sets. It can be A cross A cross A and the one single set order repetition or it can also be A cross B cross C. Okay, the Cartesian product can be more than 2 elements also, more than 2 sets also, and so we call them ordered triplet. Okay, so in that A comma B comma C such that ABC belongs to A. Okay, so this is the first slide. Now second slide I have an example. Example 1, x plus 1 comma y minus 2. So this is going to be my LHS and in the பக்கம் RHS இருக்கு. Find the values of x and y. What did we see in the first slide? We learned that the first coordinate should be equal to the first coordinate of the RHS. Correct? First coordinate in the LHS should be equal to the corresponding first element in the RHS. அப்பதான் இது ரெண்டுமே equal. They have already given it's equal. So I'm going to equate the x coordinates and the y coordinate. So when I equate x coordinate, what do I have? X plus 1 equals 3. X equals 3 minus 1. X equals 2. So this is when I equate the x coordinates. Okay, when I equate the y coordinates, enna agum? Equate y coordinates and you'll have y minus 2 equals 1. So when I take the minus 2 to the other side, it becomes 1 plus 2, y equals 3. So what is my value of x? X order value is going to be 2 and y order value is going to be 3. Okay, this is what we learned in our first slide. Please copy. Now example 2. P equals small a, small b, small c. These are the elements of the set P and Q has the element R. Form the sets P cross Q. So now we are going to learn how to do a Cartesian product. P cross Q eppadi kandupidikiradhu. So P cross Q is going to be, what are the elements in P? I'm going to have A, comma B, comma C and the elements in Q are going to be R. So whenever I'm finding P cross Q, I have to take the element from P first. So ordered pair எழுதணும். I have to write A, comma, what is the element in Q? It is going to be R. So this is my first ordered pair of P cross Q. Second ordered pair and I have to take my second element of P. So B, comma, I again have only one single element in Q. I'm going to write R. For next set and I have the element to be C. So I'm going to write C, comma, the element that is in Q is going to be R. So this is going to be my Cartesian product. Clear? The first element in the ordered pair corresponds to the set P. The second element in the ordered pair corresponds to the set Q. Okay, this is how you write P cross Q. Now we'll write Q cross P. You'll understand it more clearly. Okay, what is my Q cross P? Q ல I only have the element R. P ல I have A, B, C. Okay, so first I'm going to write R comma A, then R comma B, then R comma C. So this is what I'm going to write. So Q cross P is going to have the ordered pairs R comma A, R comma B and R comma C. You have to write this in terms of ordered pairs. Okay, so now they're asking, are these two products equal? Are they equal? Idu equal. Here I have A comma R. Here I have R comma A and it is very very clear that A comma R is not equal to R comma A. Correct? Ipo or graph nama podrom vechukonga. In a graph you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. So you have 1 comma 2 is over here and 2 comma 1 is over here. So 1 comma 2 is not equal to 2 comma 1. Am I right? So this is not going to be the same. So I see that P cross Q is not equal to Q cross P. Okay, P cross Q is not equal to Q cross P. So it is not commutative. This particular property is called commutativity, which we'll learn later, but in that nama idha patti padikkiradhanaala I'll tell you. This is not commutative. Okay, please copy. So basically each and every individual element is not equal. P comma R is not the same as R comma P and C comma R is not the same as R comma C. Okay.